Hey, what up guys, it's Next, and today we're going over S&D Dome defense setups, and what this strategy does, it traps the opposing team inside their spawn. You have two people watching one exit and two people watching another exit, therefore making it really hard for the other team to break out of their spawn without you picking up a kill or two. Now here is an image demonstrating the setup. It is labeled for each player, player 1, 2, 3, and 4, where each of them are supposed to go. Whatever player you are, that's up to you and your team, but it just shows like the general area, what you're covering, and the yellow shows like what you're supposed to be watching.
Defend the
Alright, so
objective.
player 1 has a really important role. His job at the very beginning of the round is to stun over the fence, preventing them from rushing out of their base. Therefore, you can trap him inside, which is what the setup is all about. And then once he does that, he goes into A and goes up the left side stairs and head glitches on it and just keeps an eye on their spawn, calls out if he sees anybody inside their base, picks anybody up if they try to rush down into A.
Search and destroy.
Alright, so player 2 has a similar breakout to player 1. His stuns are to go a few seconds later in case the other team tries to sneak out after player 1's stun. After he throws them stuns, he will push out the middle and head glitch behind the Hummers and get a clear visual over like the whole left exit, helping player 1 with that side. Now, as you're going to do this setup, mostly every defense, you can switch up your spots a little bit. You don't always have to go to the same exact spot. Like, you can stand on top of the Hummer, you can lay down in between the Hummers. A lot of different areas you can go to, so just try to switch up a bit. Alright, so player 3 has a really big role. I would recommend player 3 being the person on your team with the best gun skill, as you're going to encounter a lot of gunfights over here at the spot, because a lot of teams like to try to do a strong push out of B. So your job is to head glitch sidewalk, and you're going to shoot anybody who tries to cross down into B from loading dock. Now, you don't always have to sit behind the stairs. You can switch it up a little bit. You can like hug the wall and just call out for your player 4 if they're pushing down into B, and just shoot anybody who tries to go wide. Like, you can just switch it up a bit, do whatever you feel comfortable with, but you gotta always have eyes on loading docks as player 3. Alright, so player 4, this is the route that I always use. I'm player 4 for my team. What you do is you're gonna push through dome, and your job is to clean up anybody that player 3 doesn't get. So you can head glitch behind these forklifts, or you can mix it up some rounds and you can head glitch behind B-bomb. You can even sit behind the satellite, that usually works too. Or you can play a more passive role and sit back, way back behind the, I don't know what you call it, like I guess broken down forklift in the far back. That usually works very well too. But that's basically it. If you do the setup, you got all the exits covered. The biggest part is the initial startup. You just want to make sure you get them trapped and nobody gets out. And as soon as that happens and you do the setup, it's like a for sure round win if you win your gunfight. Alright, so that pretty much wraps it up. Here's the image again of the setup, so you can just refresh your memory where each player goes. And that's pretty much, guys. I hope this helped out. I don't know if this may already be your setup. This may be kind of new to you. I'm not really sure on where the setup stands. It's one of the many setups I use for Dome. We got a lot of variations of it, but I really hope this helps out, guys. And please subscribe and like if you guys